iPLON Global Operation and Maintenance Platform, which is a 24/7 service providing team. So basically in this renewable energy sector, almost of about 10 to 15% of this renewable energy asset, it has been underperforming due to this poor and bad operation and this maintenance stuff. So this basically motivated iPLON to come up with a solution of this operation and maintenance platform. These services which we are rendering to both Indian and international market. So basically this operation and this maintenance platform is a cloud-to-cloud based solution. The major three functions comes under this operation and this maintenance platform is monitoring as a service, software as a service, and this platform as a service. So let me give the glimpses of the three major functions. So coming to this monitoring as a service, basically this monitoring as a service of the solar domain, that we really focusing on this innovative and this invaluable solution of this daily issue tracking, daily data analysis, and also we are ensuring this performance analysis. We are focusing on the generation data parameters. Thereby, if any issues or any malfunctioning happening on the particular data point with respect to this generation based steps, we'll be raising the ticket to the customer so that it will be easy for them to sort out the issue and solve the issues in the sites. Therefore, we are making a cooperation and the collaboration with the site, all the site technicians and the site team. Then the second is the software as a services. So for all the monitoring stuffs, so software is very much required. So for this ticketing system and all those stuffs, we are using the softwares called this Ticket24 and this Fresh Desk. Commonly, these third-party services we have integrated in our operation and maintenance platform, so that the customer, the installers, or the client, they can make use of it and they can at once update the ticket which they are noticing. And of course, our operation and this maintenance team, who will be continuously monitoring the different plans of different locations, they will be updating all the tickets in this ticketing system which we have integrated in this operation and this maintenance platform. So basically the next and the foremost important function is this platform as a service, which is the heartbeat of this cloud computing. So in this platform as a service, we will be collecting the diverse information and the diverse data from various clouds, from the communication protocols like this application protocol in API, OPC UA, MQTT, all these communication protocols. Through this, we will be fetching the data, and in our middleware functions, which will be running in our own cloud, through all the basic technology called this ETL, which means data extraction, data transformation, and this data loading. With the ETL concept, we will be configuring in this middleware function of our cloud, and the cleaned data will be transformed and loading into this database. So the database which we are using is this real-time database, which is InfluxDB. The data from this InfluxDB we will be configuring in this user interface. It is 80% standard and it is 20% is customer oriented. So based on the customer's requirement and their easy access and their customization, we have designed this user interface. All these data in our cloud, it can be transported into the different clouds through the different protocols which the customer and the third party requires. So this is the platform as a service. All these major functions, we call the solution as this bring your own cloud, which means the data from the diverse cloud will be accumulated and this combinedly collecting in a common operational and maintenance platform. And these services we are rendering to Indian and this international market. So basically this uninterrupted service is rendering by this world's first company's best team, which is this iGOP, Global Operation and this Maintenance Platform team. We are handling of about more than 40 members all over the India, who is doing a dedicated work for this iGOP services. And all these services we are doing with this cyber security steps, so thereby we are making sure this data quality, data quantity, and this data security steps also. This we are having this iGOP ISO 27001 certification for all our international and this Indian market as well. So in addition to this cloud platform services, we are rendering this annual maintenance contract, which is this AMC contract that we are doing for this small utility scale plant and this large utility scale plants. So coming to this small utility scale plants, so we are mainly focusing on this textile industries. There we are doing this power factor corrections and all those things. And coming to this large scale utility power solution, we are focusing on the solution called this. Thereby we are ensuring this grid stability in this large utility scale steps. So all these operation and this maintenance platform and this global operation platform services not come by a single day. There is a large quantity of effort, hard work, and the dedication by our team behind this success. And now we can confidently say that we have achieved a mature level of this operation and this maintenance platform in this renewable energy sector. So and we'll be very happy that we all together jointly we can make this renewable energy sector in a successful manner. So thank you all.
So hello, very happy to be a part of this energy transition. We at iPLON at a very high level, what we're basically trying to do is help the industry to get ready for this grid modernization. Yeah. Not alone, we are also trying to talk to a lot of these industry stakeholders and together trying to get into this solving mode. Yeah. And with this experience, what we have basically learned is, how do we use this modern technology to reduce the wastage of renewable energy. Yeah. So that's where this iPLON focus of this congestion management also fits in well, because if you look at what's happening now with this existing infrastructure, is the grid is not able to evacuate the this addition of PV, wind, basically this renewable energy plants and into the grid, and the utilities are forced to shut down these plants, yeah, which is a very sad thing. So the thought is, how do you increase the intelligence of this grid? That's where the so-called grid congestion components, you can also call it as power plant controllers, being used to build this infrastructure. So instead of curtailing these plants, you can reroute it to a place, or you can also say a transmission corridor where you can either store it or use it intelligently. So this is where iPLON is putting their heart into it, and we have also have good experience now with these products and services what we are offering in the market for these power plant controllers. We have installed it in already in India for about 6 sites, and moving forward, a very integral part of iPLON, so we call it the core competency, is also to have this iGOP services. So the thought behind it is, how do we maintain these assets which we are producing in the field with this hardware and software, to also have a team around it so that these assets can be maintained. Yeah, and we have also seen the requirements from the market to have these technology maintained for 5 years with this warranty and all. So we think this will be very, very important moving forward in this direction. And I think Tamil is also doing a good job in managing this team. We are a team of 40 engineers, and their only job is to remotely look at these plants and to have these kind of services so that these assets can be maintained for the total life cycle. Yeah? So that's the thought. And moving forward, we will also be focusing a lot on these international markets. So we have this concept called bring your own device or bring your own cloud. So it's not only for iPLON assets, we can also take care of the third-party players who are in this domain, so that their assets are also maintained well for this life cycle time. So we are very excited to see how things are panning out in this field, and we'll be very happy if you can also join us in this journey. So watch out this space. Thank you.
Hello, good day to you. I am Kamaleshwaran, Director for Technology and Innovation Department at iPLON India. Today I am going to talk about iPLON's Global Operation Platform, shortly iGOP's Bring Your Own Cloud concept, where the team will support you with software solution, services and support activities for your renewable assets. Generally, project developers, asset owners in this renewable segment need to do performance monitoring, daily checks for the generation and alerts, and also the historical trend for the plant for better operation and maintenance to increase the generation. And this renewable segment divided into like solar domain, wind domain, battery energy storage systems, heat pumps. So where all these OEMs have their own cloud and selling their cloud as part of their solutions to project developers and asset owners for their renewable plants. So here the developers and asset owners has to work with all the different clouds to understand their plans, what's going on and how to do the O&M. So they need to build a separate team for each and every cloud. So this is a difficult process for them. So that's where iPLON Global Operations team offering the Bring Your Own Cloud concept, where our team has trained with all the different set of segments, because the people working with renewable knowledge and they have studied the renewable domain. So with that they could able to work with your cloud to give you the generation reports, alerts, customized reports in whichever the way you want to see your plans, and also do the better O&M activities at your plant effectively. This is the one stage. This is the second level. So in that level, what we are doing is we are going to talk to your cloud. So iPLON has its own cloud in Google, where the last 3 years we have been working with dedicated team. So in Google Cloud, we have been using the DevOps practices in the Kubernetes environment and cybersecurity workflows. So where we have deployed the observability stack in this environment, Google Cloud environment. The observability stack which I am talking to you is there are a set of tool chains like real-time database, InfluxDB, and monitoring and alerting platforms with Grafana, Loki, and OnCall, and PostgreSQL and Prometheus. So with all these tool chains, we have been using the data coming from the different clouds and building the monitoring and alerting platform in a unified way of your different portfolios. It might be from different solar, wind, batteries and heat pumps. So we have been combining all the plants and giving you the overview, and also combined generation views and combined operation and maintenance views also. So in that aspect we will help you to increase your generation. So not only it's going to stop here. So with these capabilities you can able to build your plants in a virtual way, like virtual power plant. So you're going to build the virtual power plant at cloud level, so that you could effectively able to talk to the energy traders and load dispatch centers for better generation information, and also we could be able to directly talk to their cloud directly from our cloud. So in that way also our team will help you to achieve your expectations. So this definitely will help you to increase the generation and also get the more carbon credits. So if you are willing to get the carbon credits and show and share the data to such credit providers, there also definitely our team will help you to achieve that. So in that aspect, your involvement towards the renewable generation increase, and also to achieve the United Nations goal for the sustainability, and also to create the post-government society. So I would like to invite to join with iPLON and work together to achieve such a big goal as quick as possible. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Surya. I am the team leader of the iGOP, Global Operation Platform Services. In this iGOP team, we have the 30 to 40 members. In this, we are providing the services to the customer by the 24/7 in the shift basis. Mainly, we focusing for the cloud to cloud migrations and Web3 to Web4 migrations, and provide the information to the customer as a generation loss report. Let's introduce my team members. This is my team. He is Ram Nishant, Senior Cloud Data Engineer. Basically, he is doing the migrations of the solar power plant from the cloud to cloud migrations and Web3 to Web4 migrations using the protocols API, FTP and MQTT. The advantages of the migration is for access to new features, flexibility and data enhancements. And he is novice product engineer in the iGOP services. Basically, he is collecting the requirements from the customers to create the customized cloud protocols. Bring your own cloud. And he is Kirti Varman. He is doing monitoring and analyzing the performance of the battery systems. Battery means state of charge and battery charging performance. He is doing and monitoring for the international customers. And we also got the certification of the ISO 27001 for the cyber security attacks and data encryptions and the password policies. Thank you.
Hello, I am Vignesh, leading delivery team, so developing the solutions and delivering the projects. So today I am going to share about the experience in the issue of power factor in utility plants as well as this HT plants. So I'm going to share the issue of this power factor in textile industry. So you may ask, why textile industry? So this textile industry have all the different types of load, like this speed variable drives. So these are all the source of harmonics, you know. So the issue is like, you may have heard about the issue of the power factor depreciation, and the customer is having this power factor penalty after the installation of PV. So there are several reasons for this low power factor, like lower K ratio of a transformer, insufficient capacitor banks, as well as higher harmonics load. So as a solution, iPLON offers the reactive power compensation from the installed PV inverters. So delivering this reactive power from the installed PV. So iPLON is already having experience in this field with the solar inverters, doing this zero export solutions and PV DC synchronization solutions. So with this power factor compensation solutions, we have seen a good results in all the customers to improve the power factor and to save the higher consumption of this conventional capacitor bank. So iPLON really wish to convert this power factor compensation solution to service, like bring your own device. So any device, any inverter, any site, so iPLON iGOP will increase the power factor of industry and reduce the consumption of capacitor bank. Thank you.
Hi there, it is always a pleasure to talk about renewable energy anytime. So the sources are like not in a single way like solar only, it has wind, biogas, geothermal, tidal and everything. So not everything can be utilized in all segments. The utility segments can utilize all the various different energies from different sources. So these energy plants have a lifespan of about minimum 20 years. So these 20 years to be fully utilized by the companies which invest in this renewable energy, because that's where they can invest more in the renewable energy sectors. But in order to obtain this 20 years performance, we need to keep on looking into the plant. So in order to do that, we need to do the proper AMC, which is nothing but an annual maintenance contract that is looking after these plants. So in order to do that, we need a proper communication between the stakeholders, which are the project company and the EPC, who are nothing but installers, and the end customer, who is benefiting from it. We iPLON are providing these services to look after this maintenance and operations. So in order to do that, we have been coming up with software solutions which is a tailor-made. So the project developers and installers, if you have queries, we have a solution for you tailor-made. So the main segments which we have been developed with the queries from the major customers are like iVirtual power plant, which is nothing but a combination of the major energy developers in a locality and clubbing it into a one single power plant of major capacity and can be monitored. So which involves like the home segments like minimum capacity of 10 kilowatt to 20 kilowatt, and the commercial and industrial segments which having a 1 to 5 megawatts, and the utility scale 50 to 100 megawatt. These all plants in a particular locality, if we take Chennai, will be all clubbing all the solar plants, all the wind plants, all the hydel energy, all the tidal energy, all the biogas plants into the single platform, and will be providing it as a single plant overview. Like if we combine it to form a 1.1 gigawatt, we'll be providing an overview of the plant with a 1.1 gigawatt, and it's the plants which are communicating can be considered as the plants online, and it can be also segregated to different renewable sources. So with a similar wise, we also devised a iInstaller power plant, which is nothing but if an installer is installing in a state like Tamil Nadu, he'll be installing in different districts like Chennai, Salem, Coimbatore, Tuticorin, Kanyakumari. So he needs to look at these plants in a central, like a central monitoring system. So in order to do that, it will be clubbing these installer plants into a single portal as a single platform. So he can look after these plants, and it will be also considered as a single plant. So the major complete plant is clubbed together to form a major capacity, and he can look after that. So the individual plant installer plant is also can be monitored. And we also provide additional services like IT monitoring as a platform, as a service, and the VAPT, vulnerability assessment protection testing for the cybersecurity purpose, so that you can offer these services to the end customers like the home appliances owners, so that they can able to utilize it properly and they can accept the services without any query that the data leak and other problems which we have been facing in the internet today. So our products, our services are really tailor-made. So the query, it is not a limited one. So whatever the queries we are having, we can be made into a perfect solution. Thank you.
Hello there, I'm Alan. I'm a solar operational maintenance engineer at iPLON India Private Limited. Today, I would like to share my experiences and the techniques how to monitor a heat pump system. And let's go through the process. Heat pumps, which is basically a home building and a cooling system, which plays a major role in European and other countries with extreme weather conditions, as they replace the fossil fuel-based heating and higher consumption systems for cooling. As heat pumps are completely electrically powered systems, there comes the opportunity to take advantage of renewable energy sources. Heat pump and PV panel conjunction along with the renewable energy suppliers makes a heat pump a more stable solution for building, heating, cooling purposes. As heat pump system consists of a number of individual devices such as sensors, control valves, circulation pumps, TXVs, thermostats, reversing valves. These devices may malfunction at any time. In the absence of immediate addressing of errors will lead to serious damages to the system. During these scenarios, our customers will be informed through our dedicated ticketing systems to solve the issues. And ensuring the system is relying largely on renewable energy sources and low tariff energy suppliers and less dependent on power grid. If not, the system will cost much higher energy bills. To prevent this, the monitoring of the system for 24/7 is essential. And we also provide weekly report and daily reports on systems performance throughout the week on a monthly basis, and with suggestions and solutions to improve the system's efficiency. And as we have technically trained heat pump technicians, we can also provide heat pump technical and installation support. And these are just a glimpse from number of parameters to be monitored, and there are still many other things to be monitored.